It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. The show is called The Legends. I want to thank everybody that actually subscribes to me all over the world and show me love. And without you guys, there wouldn't be no legends. In the house of the legends, I have a rapper, and he's from Yonkers, and he's been around for a long time. He's actually opened up for a lot of great artists. And I bring to you in the house of the legends, Blass US2G. Welcome to the Legends, man.
Salute, King.
How's it going,
How
man?
are you?
I'm glad, man. Welcome to the Legends. So let's talk about the beginning for you, because everybody has a story in the beginning of how they actually engaged in some type of crafts. So can you tell the viewers how you actually started, man?
Well, and if we starting from the beginning, I started out about 5, 6 years old with my brother. We wasn't really part of the group, but my father had a group called the Propagators.
Okay.
And in the Muslim community, and we would perform with him a lot.
Okay.
And that was like that was like my first time really learning about, engaging with people and performing. And, it was amazing just as being that young. So that was my beginning.
All right. And did you write your own productions as far as your raps and, your lyrics and things like that?
Yeah, I always written my own lyrics. We grew up on that. My father would give us time to play around with the instruments, the beats, and whatever we was doing, he would let us, create.
Okay. And as an early rapper, who were your influences? As that was actually major, in a sense.
Yeah, it's crazy because, being that I started so young, my influence, I'm gonna keep it real with you. My first influence was Roosevelt Franklin.
Really?
That was the first black puppet on Sesame Street.
Okay.
Maybe the only black puppet on Sesame Street. But,
Right.
but Roosevelt Franklin, that he used to come on, and I remember being a little kid just watching it, just happy because he used to make these sounds, these words, and put things together, and then everybody liked them. So like Roosevelt Franklin, that was my first influence. Of course, my father, was my influence. My brother is one of my influences. And as far as artists out there, the first rapper I really looked up to and really said, yo, I want to do this, like do this for real.
Right.
Melly Mel.
Okay.
Melly Mel, when I heard him speak what he speak, it was another level for me because I heard hip hop, Sugar Hill Gang, and Cold Crush 4 and all Force MDs, all these rappers up through hip hop history, but
Melly Mel gave it all.
Melly Mel gave the whole package.
Okay.
Yeah, Melly Mel.
And so from there, where did you go from there?
I lived in Harlem about that time.
Okay.
This is another funny story.
Right.
And growing up in Harlem, I was very famous when I was younger.
Okay.
Because everybody thought my father was Master G from the Sugar Hill Gang.
Really?
Because that's what I told everybody. That's my father. Because, I was a little kid. I ain't know nothing. The only person I knew who could rap was my dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I seen them performing on stage, you know what I mean? Even though I couldn't see them, they didn't have the whole face straight up. They just had them from far away and them performing on the stage. And I was just like, that's my dad.
Wow.
So everybody knew me as Master G's son in Harlem when I was younger.
Okay.
And that was a funny thing. But that's my Harlem story. When I left from Harlem and I moved to Yonkers, and that was it. Yonkers, that's where I became a legend at.
Okay. Studio time, what was your first recording, man?
My first recording was Ghetto Child.
Okay.
I had everything going with that song right there. It should have been a hit. It should have been me getting to where I was supposed to go. But, you know, unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But that song was a big song in Yonkers. And that was my first recording. We went around the whole hood, you know what I'm saying, getting money from people, talking about, yo, we get ready to go in the studio. Every hood gave us money.
Wow,
and
that's amazing, man.
That was beautiful. That was the beautiful thing
showing
about
love
it.
like that, of course.
Every hood gave us money to go in the studio and make that song.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What is hip hop to you?
Hip hop is culture, lifestyle. Hip hop is you. We are hip hop. You know, everything we do is hip hop. Our thinking, our movement, our styles. You know, the way we dress, the way we, you know, the way we do things, the games we play, and you know, everything we do is hip hop.
Okay.
Everything. That's what hip hop means to me.
And that's cool because everybody has their own interpretation as far as hip hop is. How do you feel about gangster rap and things like that? I mean, it's something that's a different formality of rap, but what do you think about it? I
mean, you know, I used to shun it at first, you know, but then as I got more accustomed, I think gangster rap is important. I'm not talking about killing rap.
Right.
I'm talking about gangster rap.
Right.
Real gangster rap is important. It's very important because, you know, we live in a society where, you know, right is wrong and wrong is right. So they're flipping, you know, to confuse the people. So when you got that gangster rap gives you that, I don't give a f. And you need that I don't give a f attitude.
Right.
You know, sometimes. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes you need that. I'm a positive rapper. You know, I could do my gangster rap and all of that, but, you know, even my positive rap, even my gangster rap is positive, so, you know.
Right. Do you think that rapping alone, does it affect the political officials in a sense? Do you think they have something, well, they really don't really have too much positivity to say about it, but do you feel that it affects society in a sense?
Well, it affects society in every way of life. You know, as I just said, hip hop is life. So what's happening, and this is attributed to the gangster rap that they promote. You know, they stopped promoting original rap. Original rap was where you could be an individual. That's what original rap was about, being an individual.
Right.
You know, individualism. Everybody had their individualism. That's why nobody was copying from each other. That's why we had all these different types of artists, hip hop artists. But when gangster rap came, that was an agenda.
Right.
So that gangster rap came to, you know, basically send our men to jail and put our women on the pole. Because that's what the gangster rap has done since from the moment that it came out. Is put our kids in jail and our girls on the pole.
Okay. When the East Coast and the West Coast thing came out, what was your interpretation on that?
Stupidity. But after a while, after unfortunately, we had to lose two great artists, you know.
To make it,
to make it right, because, you know, it shouldn't be no beef with each other. That's part of the colonization. That's part of the trickery. That's part of the agenda to get us to go against each other. Always to go against each other. Nobody go against each other but us.
Right.
And we have the strongest vehicle to move us forward past society, but we let others control it, and that control puts us back into a slavery state, basically.
Right. Okay. You know, I feel today the message needs to be positive in the sense of the younger generation. You know, I've played rap, I've recorded rap, I've actually been a producer of rap. I've actually did it all.
Right.
You know, and being the person that's really looking at all the incentives and the speculation of what rap has done, I feel it has a lot to do with society in a sense because, like you said, it was no right and wrong. but they made it wrong for us in a sense for us to really go against each other, which is still something that's going on today. But my whole thing is that the younger generation needs to big up to certain things that are more positive now, because the symbolism is really not where it's really supposed to be at. You know, that's for me. But let's talk about you in a sense besides that. Let's talk about some of the places that you actually performed.
I performed in so many different places. I teach rap and learn, so I've done edutainment shows all over different high schools, different cities, different boroughs, just different high schools, jails. Performing African American Heritage Day. This is a big thing we have in Yonkers.
Okay.
Performing downtown Lower East at what's that thing called? I forgot. There's just a lot of things down Lower East. Perform a lot of performances down there. Perform in different states, depending on what's going on. But perform everywhere, whatever.
So when you actually try to put something together, do you feel that this is a message from your heart that you really need to get out to sustain yourself?
Not really.
Okay.
Like with me, it's just really like to make my presence known and establish my legendariness, and that's basically what it is. Is I'm establishing my legacy. You know what I mean? So my music is about that. Is showing you that I could do so many different styles and go so many different ways with versatility with the music. So it's just really having fun. It's just enjoyment. You know what I mean? And then I try to use it with documenting, the lifestyle, the life that I'm living right now.
Where would you want to, as far as your craft is concerned, where would you want to be at least 3 to 5 years from now? How do you see yourself?
3 to 5 years from now, I see myself doing business with music and having business done with my intellectual properties, getting them into movies, film, commercials, and other things, into books and all this other stuff. So that's where my music is going right now.
People that's actually trying to get into the business right now and doesn't really have a knowledge of what's going on with it, because a lot of them get thrown off because they don't know the business aspect of it. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say this, everything is trial and error.
Okay.
Business, before business was even built or even constructed, it was trial and error. Trial and error is business. So that's what you got to do. You got to get up out there. That's what hustling is. That's what, with anything you do to get money, you got to get up and get out there and get it.
Right.
Trial and error. It ain't got nothing. You can have some systems to keep the money coming consistently, but you are the system. And like this is what I think about the music industry. Forget the music industry. Let's build our own industry. We don't got to keep running behind them with what they doing that's not beneficial for us. We can make anything beneficial for us if we just come together.
Right.
That's it.
And that's cool, because that's a marketing strategy of its own that can't be touched, especially if it's going to be unified amongst us.
Right. Right. And that could be done that easy if we just had unity. We could set up social media pages. If we got 100 people, this is just 100 people. If 100 people got social media set up and they're a team, they work together, that right there can easily affect the algorithm, make things go viral, not just the content go viral, but now all these accounts that's opened, these is now getting this flow that's coming in because you got 100 people that's sticking together, that's promoting each other. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Because you can put your music on social media, you might not even get a like from your family member.
That's true.
From your friends, from everybody who's on your thing, all the 5,000 friends you got, you may get 1 or 2 people. You know what I'm saying? That's because they don't want to see you do good. They think, oh, if you got so many likes, they like you better than me, or
Right.
whatever the case may be. But that's why we're losing in the way we're losing. 60-40, they still winning. You know what I'm saying? Because we not together.
True. Do you feel that the people that actually made it in the industry, do you feel at this point that they're actually giving back the way they're really supposed to?
Nah, not. And I don't want to say that for everybody, because you got some people who really putting their teams on, coming back for people who this and that. But as far as where I'm at, nah, ain't nobody. I know everybody. These is my friends. These is people I see on the streets,
Right.
regular. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have that mind state. They don't understand that if I was in a position to help others or do something for others, I would do it so easy, because all you got to do is say something.
Right.
It ain't like you got to come out your pocket and give up your time. All you got to do is say, yo, this is my man right here. Check him out. And that influence alone will have people checking you out.
Right.
Which is supposed to happen. But it's not happening because people don't want you to get one up.
You know, at a competitive stage, I've experienced something one time when I was in a club. I forgot who the major artist was. I'm not even going to call his name. But a brother walked up to him and said, hey, brother, why don't you check this out? I just happened to go in the bathroom, and I seen that same person. Do you know he actually took that CD and put it in the garbage?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I didn't say anything about it, but I witnessed it. I think a lot of people in the industry, when they make it, they develop a selfish spirit about them, like it's all about them. And I feel that they don't realize that it's people that make you and it's people that breaks you. You know what I'm saying? If you was in a situation like that, what would you do?
Well, first of all, people don't have power to do things because they are happy with the little crumbs that they're getting. If none of us are making it, I mean, if one of us make it, none of us, I mean, how do it go? It goes, if only one of us make it, none of us made it. All of us got to make it.
That's right.
All of us have to make it. And it don't take that much to make it. To make it is, to be honest with you, the unity is making it. So it's really how you looking at this thing. Like, when I look at the industry, although I'm trying to get in it and play around with it and all of that stuff, I'm really trying to set up something totally different from the industry, because I really don't want no parts of that, because it's wicked.
Yeah.
You know, not only is it wicked, but it's fake. You know what I mean? So when you in that industry and you don't realize that it's fake, you selling your soul, you selling every little bit of you that you got, and then you come out here and act like you got all this pride. It's like false. It's a false sense of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what hip hop is becoming, a false sense of you, because they don't want us to be individuals. They want us to follow. So,
do you feel like hip hop has put a blemish on religion, in a sense?
I think religion put a blemish on hip hop.
Okay, so let's tell the viewers about that.
Well, only because religion is fake, just like hip hop. And I don't mean that with no disrespect to religion.
Well, I understand what you're saying, because I'm looking at the hypocritical part of it.
Right.
So that's where I'm coming with that.
Right.
With that question.
And it's kind of the same thing, because, religion takes you from who you are, and you need a middleman to go to the middleman so you can receive whatever you're looking for from a middleman that somebody else provided for you. That's the same thing the industry do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They becoming a middleman to everything that's yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. That's what's messed up about this, is that there is no self-individualism. Okay. They put these people in these positions to trick us to follow them. Jay-Z's there for a reason. He's not there for real black excellence. He's there for the masses to follow the path that he followed. And that's what these artists are right now. They're here for you to follow. Like, all right, let me give you an example. All of this is so fake, and no disrespect, but you got the top hip hop artists in the world. You got 50 Cent. What's his record label?
I forgot.
G-Unit.
Yeah, G-Unit, that's exactly.
You got Jadakiss. What's his record label? D-Block.
Right.
You got Jay-Z. What's his record label? Rockefeller. I'm gonna throw Beanie Siegel in there because he was at the time one of the biggest hip hop artists.
Right.
What's his label? What's his label? State Property.
Right, okay.
All right, so what do all these things have in common? Jail.
Okay.
All of that is jail. State Property is jail.
Okay.
D-Block is
Jail.
is
Okay.
jail.
Right.
G-Unit, I used to work on G-Unit. That's 23-hour lockup. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
All of this stuff is to send you to jail.
Really? Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Most of music is about selling drugs, right? Killing,
Right.
using it, right? That's jail activity, right?
Most definitely.
Right. And then for the women, everything is to send the women to the pole. That's why these women are so ratchet out here. So why would I want to, break my back to get into that? Nah, we changing all of that. You know what I'm saying? And if it take the rest of my life, that's my life journey to change this stuff. That's why I do rap and learn in the schools, in the jails, in the community, because these are the things that we're facing. You know what I'm saying? These kids got to understand, stop looking outside yourself, look in yourself.
Right.
Because everything is in you, and that's what hip hop used to be. It used to be in us. But they started slowly taking it out of us and putting it right there in that mainstream. And in that mainstream popcorn, machine
Right.
is false.
Okay. Well, we're going to be right back, and we're with rapper Bill Blass, and you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
In the society that we were brought up in, it's very hard on little black boys. You have to navigate feelings and emotions so the world don't get you.
Sometimes when I cry, I won't know how I'm feeling or why I'm crying.
I just grew up never feeling like it was okay to cry.
Yeah.
And so he really forced me to have to reconnect with the kid that didn't get to cry.
That's beautiful.
We don't cry. We gon' take our piece of the pie.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
Hold on for a minute. Who that right there? Oh my goodness.
All eyes on me like some boobies. I throw it up, y'all catch it like cooties. I'm a vet, these niggas is newbies. I'm HK all day, unruly. I'm from the block, honorable like Cooley. I'm a beast on these beats in these streets, I'm a movie. Bring it to you niggas like it's my duty. No different day, I've been this way since a juvie. All eyes on me like some boobies. I throw it up, y'all catch it like cooties. I'm a vet, these niggas is newbies. I'm HK all day, unruly. I'm on the block, honorable like Cooley. I'm a beast on these beats in these streets, I'm a movie. Bring it to you like it's my duty. No different day, I've been this way since a juvie.
70s,
70,
the 80s.
the 80s.
The 90s.
The 90s.
The 2000s.
The 2000s.
The 2010s.
2010s.
The 2020s.
2020s. Hey, yeah, how could niggas stand there and say I sound like them? Hell no. First of all, I'm too ghetto. Dinero is what I'm all about through your barrel. In them new 2000 Twizzies, more room than elbow. Legendary status, blast Latinus, addness, pain and madness. Seeing this whole game is average. I laugh at those who do it in vain. They savage, prove they self to be the same way. The damage, psychological, marvel those in tune with it. The critics won't admit it, but those who knew spit it. Those who cruise with it, loose screws. Plenty times when called for, or all y'all like K-Dog, rape the strip, went AWOL. If I wanted more, then I stayed long. Y'all niggas hate cause y'all played wrong. While niggas was off, I stayed on. Plus I stayed long. And I'm still here, new niggas now fear y'all groupie niggas in the coop me since 16 years old. Who me? From Benzes to Beamers, buggies to Benz, anything behind 10. Alfa Romeos and 850s, uniform or plainclothes. Cops see me on blocks, never caught with rocks. Crackheads used to hold my packs while I ran heads back from where I be at, like scat. I've been doing this since punning them, since running them, before any one of them. I've been doing this since punning them, since running them, before any one of them. I've been doing this since punning them, since running them, before any one of them. I've been doing this since punting them, since running them, before any one of them. Let's do it, Cheetah.
Yo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Truly amazing, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me join the Legends stage, you know what I mean? Big
You a
up to
legend?
I appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. You already know. US2G, thank y'all for being here. I guess we're going to jump into it, right?
Spit that real.
Spit that real. All right, this that real. You already know what it is. If you want to follow me, jump on Instagram. Instagram.com/Mr.Mr.Kivel. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Let me drop this on you. I live the words of defiance. Brotherhood in my heart, roar the lions. Guns talk, you can Aztec like the Mayans. Of course, I had them cars pull up like it's a driving, and I'm a star in the sky. Follow me like the wise men. Into these beats like the 5 hearts. My lyrics get high marks. You lizards can't come back like Izards. Believe I'm a hot rod, MC on the top squad. Master 10th degree while you pretend to be rock stars. We let them hang like pop bras. You can all be taken out like drop bars. Changes were needed, taking you back to zero like Gilbert Arenas. It's more to this rap, put that on the remix. You hacks can stand back, here a genius. I'm what they talk about in folklore. I'm headed down the wrong river, clutch that boat, or the thing that you hope for is gonna die like it was in Darfur, blown up live, charging a hot core. It's a wipeout, can't keep your balance, it's vertigo. Knock me down, I'm getting up higher like my vertigo. You heard it go, I let it go. I'm surgical like a medical MD, but I'm here to murder your MC. You can't imagine having skills like mine. I'm all parts like it's Frankenstein. You all parts like it's Valentine's. Let me go ahead and do this rhyme. Now I'm here and I'm spitting mine. Us together, the ill battalion. Look how we feel the album. Look how we still astound them. Studied for years, the stairs with Shaolin. Crowning moment, bowing opponent. Holding the lessons to overpower the omens. Mr.
Cavell.
Nice from the door.
You know what I'm saying? It's Bill Blass,
you do,
US2G, and Mr. Cavell, and we here on the Legends TV show
sir.
with Tyrone Lowe. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it go.
Uh-huh.
Peace!
Let's go.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.